build a competitive team for the US Open and for the high goal. It's kind of like pool. You got to cover all the angles to make a great shot.
This shot from Poma, open back shot.
What a back shot. You have to have power, and you have to have a little luck for things to go your way.
Can he put the icing on the cake right here? Coppola.
My name is Tommy Biddle. I'm a former high goal professional, been a high goal polo coach for a number of years, and now I'm commentating as a color analyst on the USPA Polo Network. What a steal by Adolfo Cambiaso, and then even a better pass to Diego Cavanaugh.
I mean, pinpoint perfect for him.
Yeah, and good finish here. It takes years to organize these teams just to get ready for one US Open. The vision to make a good high goal team and to win the US Open, there's a lot of factors. You have to have a good group of horses, a good team that meshes together. It actually has been a really good combination in the middle between Perotto and Jesse. I mean, you know, Jesse's implemented some of his horses. He's been able to get some horses from the Valiente organization and the Dolfina organization.
So this is Valiente Polo Farm. It is probably the best polo farm in the world, I think. It really is unbelievable. It is where the Cambiasos are this season, and they have been for the last few years. And today we're going to ride a couple horses, play practice, and get ready for the quarterfinals tomorrow. Who are the Cambiasos? The Cambiasos is Adolfo Cambiaso, I think. It starts with him for sure. He's the GOAT, he's the best. I'm playing on his son's team with Perotto, and he's just as good as his father is now, I think, and he's so talented with the ball. And the way he plays for the team too, it's really incredible that he can do that at such a young age. They just see the game in a slower pace than everybody else. Not just that though, but the way he just reads the field, I think, is really impressive.
And then Perotto Cambiaso turns it back up the field here. Watch this play right here. Runs back to the left. Perotto reaches back, keeps away from his dad, and then back around here. Here's the shot. Here's the goal.
You watch the horses that Perotto Cambiaso plays and Adolfo plays and Hilario Joa plays. You have to have the backing and the organization and the horses to put you over the top. You look at a situation with BTA this year. They hadn't played in the high goal for 15 years, and it takes a long time to find enough horses to compete at this level. Tommy Panelo, newly minted 10-goal player. After being in the La Dolfina organization, now he's out on his own. And so he had to work really hard to make sure he had a good enough string to continue to be a 10-goal player.
I think it's like very addictive to try to compete, to have to be in the best level.
Tommy is an intense human being. The only thing that guy thinks about throughout the day is polo and how to improve as a team.
Tommy Panelo and Perotto played together last year and won the Open together.
Coming after an organization like Valiente or La Dolfina, it's a new team. Our expectations are not so high for the first year, but when we come to the field, we want to win. And my biggest thing was to organize horses and start buying. And if I'm not playing some of my horses, to give it to some of my teammates. They've been working hard to be well mounted, and I know we will not be from 1 year. You are not the best mounted team, but I think the guys are doing everything they can. And
when you get the opportunity in 22, it makes you, get off your ass and start looking for some horses.
Panelo takes off with it here. He's got, look, two blue players in front of him here. He's got one in front, he's got one behind. He's got Ulloa trying to get a hook on him. He's going to go ahead and go near side here, drop it back. What a play by Tommy. Picked up here on the near side by Krueger. Krueger with the next shot. Krueger!
Yes,
what a goal. Steve, that's what we needed from him.
In a completely different scenario, you had the Coca-Cola team, who'd been playing in the high goal for 25 years. Lorenzo Chavan brought a really nice group of horses. He ended up playing very well as a combination with Polito Pierre's in the middle of that team. And I mean, they got to the finals of the C.D. Whitney and the Gold Cup. And getting to the semifinals of the U.S. Open, that's for his first inaugural season to be in Wellington. It was an amazing season for that young man. You need everything to win the Open. And so when I was able to get to the U.S. Open finals with Coca-Cola, it was huge. And then to be able to go and win it, because a lot of people don't ever win the U.S. Open. And it was just, obviously one of the highlights of my polo career. You need a little bit of everything to help get you over. I mean, yes, you can go and have the best group of horses, you can have the best camaraderie amongst the team, but you still got to go win the games. Well, Matt Coppola is a really good young American player, and he got a great opportunity to get onto the team with La Dolfina Tamera with Adolfo.
Years of working, riding, playing, investing money, trying to be the best player that I can be, and I think that this season really, made it all pay off.
Matt found his way in the rotation with Adolfo and Diego.
The thing with Adolfo is he wants you to play your game. He wants you to have confidence. I'll never forget, we were playing our first team practice, and he said, I'll never yell at you unless you're timid. So if you mess up doing what you thought was right, I'll never yell at you. And since then on, I just kind of, boosted my confidence every game. He just makes you a little bit better. And I think my game playing with him has come to a different level.
I think he's a genius, really, in many respects, and also, he motivates you, he teaches you, he's involved in every detail. His standard is excellence. So when you have that standard of excellence, you play to that, and everyone rises to that. It takes a lot of patience, persistence, commitment. It's been a project that we've been building for 5 years, and slowly starting humbly and practicing, building the organization, getting the horses together, improving, and then having the stars align when making the team and making things happen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the USPA Polo Network. We are here for the finals of the 2025 U.S. Open Polo Championship. Today, we have La Dolfina Tamera taking on La Dolfina Catamount in the conclusion of the Gauntlet of Polo presented by True Bar. I'm Toby Wayman, and joined with me as always, Tommy Biddle. Here we go, Tommy.
Toby, great to be here. You know, last year we saw Adolfo and Proto go head-to-head in all 3 finals last year, and now they get to go head-to-head in the finals of the big daddy of them all, the U.S. Open.
What to do and where to go. Now slaps that ball forward. Downfield where he's going to find Poma by himself here. Hits it forward at the goal from distance.
Nice
outside
shot,
the 60.
Alejandro.
Going. What a goal by Poma.
And what a way to end the first chapter of the U.S. Open final.
Dolfo sends it forward right here at the goal. Look at this, Coppola in the red zone. Matt in the, oh, well done. What a pass from Adolfo and goal from Matt Coppola. Nicely done. Back shot from Coppola. Back over to Poma. Poma in the number 1 position right here. Poma gonna get there on the near side. And he puts another one on the board. What a goal by Poma. I tell you what, for his handicap, right now, Poma's the best player on the field.
4th goal today for Alejandro Poma, and he's done it all sorts of ways. And this one, near side cut shot, very tough shot.
It's looking more and more like Tamera is going to take this win. Huge shot down to Coppola. Up in that number 1 slot, out of the air. What a pickup by Matt. Can he put the icing on the cake right here? Coppola going to the goal. Matt Coppola just guaranteed the win for Tamera. Unbelievable play. What a goal. Matt is the hero right now in this moment, and his dad and mom have to be so proud of him.
Words are hard to put together with all of the emotion, and it sinks in little by little. The adrenaline goes down and the emotions start coming up. Pure joy, happiness, gratitude for everyone that's been around this project, around the season.
This year is going to be hard to top. You know, my first son, the U.S. Open, the CV Whitney. I don't know. This year's been pretty special for me.
Well, it takes a lot of time, a lot of routine, a lot of work, a lot of people that are behind this organization. I never thought I was going to be at 50 winning the U.S. Open, so I'm going to keep dreaming.